Why are natural gas prices under $3 with everything I just painted for you?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Structurally speaking, the supply is higher than it's ever been before. We have new pipelines that are taking gas out of places that we have not had adequate movement from before, particularly Appalachia, a lot of natural gas coming out of there, going to the Midwest. So overall, the market was pretty oversupplied from the start, and prices as a result were lower than ever.
So let's talk about the kind of demand we're seeing, though. If you come inside the Bloomberg, this is record natural gas demand. U.S. natural gas consumption really hitting a high. So from that estimate, it seems like we do have the supply to meet it.
We do, yes. But what's happened now is that the reason we're seeing record demand is not only is gas going to heat homes and businesses, but we have a record amount of gas being used for power generation now before. And that's something, we just didn't have. So that's a good part. It's a good chunk of the reason why that is.
How are power plants operating?
They're still operating now, but the thing is that now that so much demand is picked up for residential and commercial heating, especially around New England, we're seeing power plants relying on fuel oil, diesel fuel, to keep running and provide electricity for this period of high demand.
Does this give a needed boost to nuclear demand, for example, the demand that we kind of forgot about?
Well, nuclear plants run regardless, really, of demand, but it does boost prices, which help nuclear plants. And nuclear plants need a higher price in order to break even. And our analysis at Bloomberg New Energy Finance, my colleague Nick Steckler, he covered that yesterday.
So one of the things that fascinates me, past cold snaps, we immediately talked about fuel oil, and to some extent coal. We didn't talk about natural gas at all. Is that just a structural change in energy?
Yeah, the structural change there is that natural gas now powers a lot more power plants than it did before. So that's a big part of it right there.
So coming into the inventory numbers that we're going to get tomorrow for natural gas and oil, there's probably going to be a lot of trading happening. Come inside the Bloomberg, and this is the inventory. The top line is natural gas inventory, right? This yellow line here is the 5-year average. The pink line there is sort of just looking at the kind of tops that we've seen. And we've hit the most recent top, but we're still above that moving average. The bottom panel is what we're seeing for oil. Oil's much closer to its moving average, that 5-year moving average, than we've seen. What happens tomorrow when the numbers come out?
I can't speak to oil so much, but as far as natural gas, the storage number, the EIA storage number that comes out every Thursday, we definitely expect a pretty good amount of withdrawals. We're probably looking at over 200 billion cubic feet, I think, tomorrow because of the amount of cold weather we've been having.